Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Crafters TV. My name's Ben Moseby. Thank you for joining us for a party. Yeah, it's Tuesday night. It's launch party time where we wrap up some of the biggest launches from recent times. And I tell you what, this has been a big week already as far as our summer news event is concerned. So if you missed yesterday's launch, do not worry. We have got you covered. If you've missed today's launch, do not worry. We have got you covered. We have got all of the launches. We have got more launches than a space station than NASA. Yes, we have tonight. It's true. It's going to be amazing. Our summer news event, we're bringing you a brand new launch each and every day this week. So 2 to recap on, loads more to come over the course of this week to tune in for. But as part of our summer news event, we're bringing you double points on everything, which is amazing. And each and every day, we're going to be giving you a free gift as well when you spend just £10 or dollars, which you're easily going to do this evening. And I'm loving tonight's launch party because we've got the brand new Venetian Grace collection, which you guys have absolutely loved. We absolutely adore it. And also, we've got some of these amazing shimmer sprays for you as well. And these have been working very nicely with these. And we've had such a brilliant time. And I cannot wait for you to see all of the amazing demos that we have got for you this evening with the one and only. And do you know what? What a 2 days we've had together. It's absolutely flown over. And I've loved working with the lovely Leann. I hope you feel the same.
Oh, Ben, you know I love working with you. You know you're my favourite.
You're
my favourite.
Oh, you're my favourite.
We have such a good laugh. We do opera singing together. We know all of the same jokes. We know all of the same movies. We know all of the same songs.
Yeah.
We're just having a lovely time.
We all love the same cities.
We love the same cities.
I mean...
You're my favourite.
Stop it. I'm going to start.
No, you are.
I'm going to start. No, you stop it first. No, okay. You stop it.
I'll stop it.
We are going to delve right in and have a look at the Venetian Grace collection. Leann will do a deep dive into the full set for you. If you have just joined us and you want to ask any questions, if you want to tell us what you shopped for today or indeed what you are shopping for, do feel free to get in touch. We have got the fantastic superstar Susie on the socials. Fine Cooper joins us from Germany. Brenda Monroe is in from Michigan, and already joining us is Rhonda saying hello Ben, Leann, crew, Team Social and all my incredible crafty peeps from all around the world from a sunny hot Oak Park. Right, we're going to have a look at this Venetian Grace collection. I will give you the details on this. 60% of the stock has gone. The showstopper is still available for you. However, you're going to have to be quick if you want to grab it because, as I said, 60% of it has gone. £88 is the price if you are a platinum member here in the UK. $120 if you're shopping in the US, but you get everything that Leann is going to take you through. You'll also get double points on this, and it opens up your bonus buy where you can get another set of either the paper bundle or indeed the embellishments for half the price, but go quickly. If you've not yet seen this, let us delve into this beautiful, beautiful collection. We said earlier, Leann, didn't we, that we can't take people to Venice literally, but this is as close as you're going to get with this collection. It
really is. It's going to transport you through the virtual use of your paper craft collection. You are going to feel like you are there. And really, this collection, I think, I agree with you, Ben, is one of the best we have ever done, especially when it comes to the paper pads. They're absolutely exquisite, was the word of the day.
Yes.
Wasn't it?
And opulent.
And opulent.
That was the other one.
And we did a little phenomenal.
What?
I might have done a little phenomenal word once.
Phenomenal.
But then I always want to go phenomenal. So I try not to use it as much as possible.
Please use it more often, because I'd have you back with the...
Would you? Yeah. Let's see how many we do so we can get into this 2 hours. Betty Boo even, you never know. Do you want to have a look at the paper pad?
Yeah, you betcha.
Let's have a look at this should we? It is absolutely exquisite. It really is. It is the most beautiful collection we've got, where we've got it's absolutely gorgeous, and you can see those lovely papers there. Here they come. They're absolutely gorgeous, and you can see Look at the picture you've got in here, the iconography that you've got. My word, it's worth waiting for. It is absolutely exquisite. Each paper, the colour palettes, the transportation into that Renaissance era where you feel like you're in Venice. Look at that imagery. Could it be any more appropriate?
No.
And when we say exquisite, we mean exquisite. Look, you've got that little gondola in the bottom there. It's a little bit ethereal. It's got that lovely suggestion. It's definitely got the feeling of walking around and soaking up all of that ambience. Little dish of pasta, an Aperol spritz,
with a little gelato in your hand.
A little gelato, a glass of Sancerre, ice cold.
Bit of aperitivo.
Oh, and a San Pellegrino.
Oh, yes, a San Pellegrino.
Oh, my word.
A lady after my
We all need San Pellegrino in our life, don't we?
We do.
I absolutely love it. If there's a water to drink, that's the one.
Me too, because it's sparkly, yet it's not that sparkly.
I like the plain one. The plain San Pellegrino, non-flavoured.
Oh, the sparkling water?
Yeah.
That's the best.
Yes, but I also like the blood orange.
Oh, the can.
The can.
They have the fancy cans with the foil pullback.
They do. I love those too.
So look,
these papers are absolutely gorgeous. You can see you've got that bridge, you've got that gondola there again. We've understand now that were we punting or were we rowing? We're rowing or gondoling. We couldn't quite decide.
Yeah.
But look, each paper more beautiful than the last. So because that 12-inch pad was so beautiful, and you've got those amazing scenes in there, it was the law. I insisted on your behalf, I was very selfish, I wanted it myself, to have it as a 6x6 as well for you. So you've got those beautiful designs, the full 12x12s, sized down, so you've got those beautiful images there in 6x6, and we looked at this in the earlier hour, how to do your matting and layering to give you a full square card with each of these beautiful images through this paper pad on the front there, and I'm sure you'll agree that that looks absolutely beautiful. So that's the 6x6. Now because the 6x6 was gorgeous, we had to have vellum.
Yes, the vellum.
So here's the vellum, and I needed the vellum in the 6x6 for you, which we haven't done. We normally do an 8x8 vellum. We've done some 12x12s. We haven't done a 6x6. Again, I wanted you to have those beautiful, soft, elegant, ethereal scenes with the softness of the vellum there, with that lovely translucency, so that you can use these in apertures on box lids, as inserts in your card, as little overlays if you want to. You can see all of those beautiful details there. There are 12 different designs, and so you've got 2 sheets of each of these beautiful designs in this vellum pad. 24 sheets.
Amazing.
If you made one card with each of the 6x6 papers and one card with each of the vellums, 36 by 24 is 60 something.
Why would you do that, Dean? 36, what did you say was the...
36 and 24.
Oh, 36 and 24 is
61? 60.
60.
It's 60.
Why did it take me so long to do that?
Don't know why. Oh, there we are. Well, that was a lovely shot of my blouse, and my blouse matches those papers.
It does.
Isn't it a beautiful Jill's blouse? I'm sure you'll agree. Now, not only have we got those beautiful papers, we've got the linen card pack for you.
Left nothing to chance.
And it matches beautifully. So the colours you've got in this linen cardstock is 6 beautiful colours in here. And what I'm going to do...
Oh, let's do the thing we did earlier.
We're going to do... you can shout stop, Ben.
Yep.
And then I'll show the paper along wherever you've shouted stop. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Go.
Stop. There you go. Matchy, matchy.
Beautiful, beautiful colour match. Beautiful colour match of those papers with that one that you've chosen. Look, all of the colours represented. Should we do one more, Ben?
Do another one, okay. I'll look away.
Ready? Go.
Stop. Oh, here we go. look, all the colours matching up perfectly.
All the colours, the blues, the pinks, the peaches, that lovely slate colour that's in there. Absolutely glorious. So your linen card pack, 6 colours, 4 sheets of each, 24 sheets in total, all beautifully matching. Your 12 by 12, your 6 by 6, your vellum and your linen, all matching absolutely beautifully.
Yep.
Now that is the cornerstone of your Venetian collection. That is where it all starts, and that's how beautiful that collection is. But of course, we've got so many other things for you.
We have, and if you want the paper collection as well, sorry Leanne, bottom of the screen, it's coming up. Here it comes. Oh, it's on the L. Oh, boom, there you go. £36, $48. That is your Venetian Grace paper collection. So everything Leanne has just shown you there for you. And if you go for the showstopper, this becomes £18 or $24 if you're platinum. Pop this in alongside it. That is the way to be able to do it. And if you want more, you can do £45 or $60. But that's the paper and cardstock collection. Next up, let's have a look at what else we get in the showstopper. Are we looking at the dies next? I think we are.
Now, look, the rest of the collection, so we've looked at all of those beautiful papers, the vellum, the 6 by 6, the 12 by 12, the linen. That's the base of everything you make with the colours that match beautifully, those exquisite papers. But we give you all of these accents as well. And we've done a great job this time, I think, of doing the perfect amount of accent and not overwhelming the collection to keep that price very affordable for you to have the whole bundle. You can see there we've got the Rialto Bridge, the most iconic bridge in the whole of Venice. Didn't you tell us earlier, Ben, there was 300?
There are 300 bridges, and that's the biggest of the 4 main bridges. Di Scalazzi, Costituzione, and I think
another one.
The other one was called the Accademico, I think it was called.
Something like that.
I think so.
It sounded excellent anyway. So we've got Rialto Bridge, and then we've got the Renaissance frame. Renaissance frame is beautiful. It's got that real deep emboss, lots of detail in there in the emboss as well, which you'll see when we use it with our shimmer sprays. And it's a 2-parter. So you get that background matten layer and you get the overlay in there. We've also got the next frame. Oh, hello. Ornamental, oopsie daisy, ornamental frame. Look at this one. Oh.
Very popular on its own individually, this, and I'm not surprised it might be because of the beautiful demo you did earlier on that didn't quite win demo of the show.
It didn't quite win. I'm not bitter about that. I am not bitter about it at all. But it is one of those 2-part, well actually this is a 3-parter, because if you can see that white, this way, white inside, that's an extra part to be able to matinee up and put your sentiments on. So that's a 3-part die for you to matinee up. This edge has such a Renaissance feel to it. Renaissance border and corner it's called. Lovely deep emboss, lovely thick swirls. It's iconic of the time period when Venice was, you know, created, if you like, when it was most popular, when you get that look and feel. And those little swirls and flourishes that you get, the cornices, absolutely exquisite. The cut and emboss folder that we've got here for you, and the amount of embossed detail you get in there, perfect and iconic for this range. We've got a harp. You can't have Venice without a harp.
Of course you can't.
Can you? So we've got the beautiful harp. And then we've got our moments in time sentiments as well. Just breathe. You'll never have this moment again. My favourite, I have faith in you.
That is beautiful.
It's an exception. You are the music in my heart.
And do you know my favourite there? Turn it round the other way.
Ben. Turn it the other way.
The little treble clef for the notes I absolutely love.
Oh yes, do you know that almost gets lost? You almost don't see that when you're looking at it. It's just an absolutely gorgeous range. Now, not only have we got those, we've got 3 brand new shimmer pad colours.
Yeah, in your embellishments collection.
Shimmer pads in here. Johnny, there's shimmer pads in here, look. And 3 new colours that have not launched before. No. You've never seen them. Brand new, exclusive to the Venetian collection. And honestly, we wouldn't release them again as a big pad.
Okay.
They're exclusive to the Venetian collection. Any new colours that come out will have a reason in the big pads. So if you like those, they're in miniature in the Venetian collection. We've also got a whole collection of tassels.
Tassels!
Love the tassels.
Me too.
It's a lovely little accent. And look, I'm just going to do that. Tassels and...
Tassel-tastic.
Look at that. How fantastic does that look? Absolutely
fantastic.
gorgeous. And then if you want
These are next
gems, these are gems. Look at those. These are Aurora Borealis gems. You've got some great impactful sizes and then some little tiny ones. Absolutely gorgeous. That lovely Aurora Borealis.
Look at
The real shimmer and shine. That is the money shot with those there. The colour on those is absolutely glorious, I have to say. And it accents that feeling of opulence and extravagance and real, gold gilt and shine and all that beautiful paint and colours. That's what you see when you go there, and that's what we've given you in this collection. And finally, we've saved the best to last.
Oh,
we've got our little cherub stamp and die here. And when we made this, we couldn't quite get the cherub face correct, so I got a photograph of my Ada out, and Jess used my granddaughter as her muse for the cherub. So that's our Ada cherub. She's coming up to see our grandma at the weekend, so I'm going to show her that, and she will be thrilled to have real wings rather than the fake ones that she wears nearly every day.
And will she be asking for extra treats because you've used her image in the collection?
Not quite yet. We haven't got to the. We've got to the point where we can bribe her.
Yes.
But she hasn't started to bribe us in return.
Right.
But I think we're probably 6 to 8 weeks away from that.
Yeah.
So let's be fair.
That's when you stop seeing her in the collections. And she starts I've spoken to my people and my people suggest you pay me this much. Listen, it's such a great collection. I absolutely love it. We've been harping on about it all day. My favourite city in the world, my favourite paper pad, as I've said, and the collection I just think is absolutely gorgeous. We've captured the romanticism of the area, we've captured the architecture, we've captured the scenes, we've captured the kind of vibe of Venice within this collection too. I just think it is as perfect as a Venetian collection could be. I really, really, truly believe that. And listen, we've been telling you to buy the whole collection because it's amazing. This is the way to go. £88 or $120 if you're platinum. We're over 60% of the stock gone. If you do get this, make sure you then do buy the extra paper bundle because you'll get it for a ridiculous... it is ridiculous. We've been chatting about this in between the shows. At the price that you should be paying for the paper bundle, right? This is amazing. The price that you're going to see here, £45, $60 for a 12x12 pad, 6x6 pad, vellum and cardstock. That's great. That's even better. But then we say to you, buy the showstopper and get... The thing that I think about this is, and this shows how generous we are, you would have bought this and you would have bought this anyway. There was no need for us to go, have it for £18 or $24. But that's what we've done. That is what we have done. It is ridiculous. If you decide that you want the embellishment collection as your half price it, you can do. You get the showstopper, pop one of these in, it will automatically adjust at checkout for half price. What I would say though, and a few of you have commented to saying this, like Beth for example says, I wasn't going to order this collection, but I've caved and I've ordered the paper collection, the bridge and the angel die, and the kit with the ink pad in it. You can go on the individuals as well. As producer Johnny was saying, those frames are proving very popular. Also proving very popular, your paper pads, the 6x6, the 12x12. The shimmer pads are also going. Remember, these are exclusive to this bundle, so it's definitely worth jumping in and grabbing those. Make up your own little mini bundles if you can't stretch to the full collection, but the paper pads are flying, not surprised. Get them whilst you can. Fewer loads, and we'll get into this. Loads of love coming in for the vellum. Linda loves the vellum. Diane loves the vellum. The launch day show, says Diane, was magnificent. Well, that's all thanks to lovely Leanne and her amazing demos with this fantastic collection. Hi to Lynn Harvey. Lovely Lynn says, hi Ben, Leanne, the team, the wonderful social superstar and everyone. Marianne Rosie says, good morning from a very rainy Alberta, that's in Canada. Hope you're fine and doing well there. Roseanne Carbone says, hello, Leanne, Ben, and social media star Susie. The wonderful team. We've got Johnny back in the chair today. He's been very busy in meetings today. And we've also got, is it your first time in the Vision Mixers chair, Dean? It's his first time in the chair. Dean's been hopping from chair to chair to chair, and he's now... They play musical chairs in there, basically, and what's ended up, we stop the music, you've got Johnny in the producer's chair, Dean's in the Vision Mixing chair, and Charlotte's just in the feet up chair. So it's good. She deserves it. She deserves it.
Has anybody seen Dean yet? Have we social media'd Dean?
Well...
Have we exposed Dean to our customers?
Now, here's the thing. I think you will have seen Dean because every time we do a photo, I want to say Dean's been in about 4 or 5 photos, and he's the guy in the photos usually doing this. So imagine this is like, imagine the screen is your photo. He's usually doing this. Or this is him.
Right.
Or maybe he might be doing this. Like, sometimes I've seen ones where he's literally like that. That's Dean. Okay,
yeah. Right. I think I've seen him now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I recognise him. From that, I've seen him. Yeah.
Do you know what? We always say it takes a certain level of crazy to work here. Dean definitely fits in.
Oh, immediately. I met Dean for the first time this morning, shook his hand, looked him in the eye, thought, you'll do for us. You will definitely fit in here, a crafter's companion. He's got all of the energy. Looks a bit like Bruno Mars.
I'm feeling that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, he's a bit Bruno.
Does he sing and dance like Bruno Mars, though? No, sings and dances more like Frank Bruno, apparently. Sorry, Dean. Sorry. To be honest, I've never heard him sing or dance, so I wouldn't know. I'm sure he's got a lovely.
You can imagine.
Harry. No, what I mean, Harry.
No, what I mean, Harry.
Stephanie says, hello, Leann, Ben and friends. I tell you what, if you didn't know Dean, you'll know him now. Good afternoon from South Carolina. Says poor Prince. Who's put what? Lois has said, oh, he's the peekaboo guy. That's the one, the peekaboo guy. That's what you will be known as now.
That's Dean's new name, peekaboo guy. Yeah.
He is, though. That's what he does. He makes me laugh in those pictures. Peekaboo. Lynn's joined to say good evening. Hi, Benita. Hi, Lois. Hi, Mary Pat. Says, I'm thinking this collection would be lovely for a recipe scrapbook honouring my uncle's family from Italy. I love that. Michelle says the gems are pretty, and Marianne, sorry, I'm still laughing at my quick-wittedness with the Bruno Mars, Frank Bruno. I don't know if you're still laughing, but I thought that was really great.
Are you laughing at your own joke, Ben?
I really made myself laugh, even more than Royal Velvet. We've been doing that all day, Johnny. Not me. Marianne, I've got a sweat on. Marianne Rosie says, I've also bought individual pieces of the collection, paper, bridge and harp. Marvellous. It pleases me that you are getting what you can. You're getting the individuals if you can. 65% of the stock gone. Let's crack on into this. Susie says, what's the peekaboo thing? Check out the pictures. Check out Craig's pictures and you'll see Dean. You'll know who Dean is because he's always doing the peekaboo. He's always peekabooing in the pictures. You'll know exactly who he is when you see those pictures. Right. Away from the peekaboo guy. This show's not about Dean, everybody. It's all about the Venetian Grace collection.
It's all about Dean.
It's all about Dean, baby. Welcome to the team, Dean. Yeah, he won't be back in now. You watch. You won't come in. They're crazy there. They're crazy. Right. What are we doing now? Oh, first demo.
We're going to do a demo.
We've not done one yet. God, dear.
We're going to do a demo. Now, I'm going to make a really lovely card with our fabulous Renaissance border, the little swirls and curlicues. We've got our sentiments as well, and we've got all of the beautiful papers in there, and it looks absolutely gorgeous. So you can see we've got the beautiful bridge as well inside the Rialto. You've got the papers. What's the matter?
The bridge.
Yeah, the bridge. What's the matter?
It looks incredible. And has that been? What was I going to say? Has it been
drop shadow?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, it looks amazing. It's the nicest bridge, the nicest version of the Rialto bridge I've seen today.
Is it?
Yeah, it looks.
And then we've done a little square, so it's like the sky behind.
Yes.
Yes, but we're going to shimmer it.
Oh, yes.
Oh, we're going to shimmer it. Right, so that's what we're going to do. So that's what I'm aiming for, but as you know, if you've been watching me for a while, what I aim for and what happens can be two different things.
Yes. So
I've got a piece of white card here. I'm just going to do this once because you don't need to see it 47 times. So I'm just put my die onto the Gemini 2 plate. Mm-hmm. I've cut a rectangle of white card which is going to create one of my gates on the front of my card, and then I'm just going to hold that in place with a little bit of repositionable tape because we don't want it to move and go skew with. We want it to remain nice and still. So the bit of card that's going to be cut away is where I'm putting the tape,
Okay.
because it doesn't matter if it takes the surface of the card off. So you can be generous down there. Then just put your sandwich together, and we're going to run it through our Gemini 2. And because I'm doing a small panel and I've got a smallish die, I'm just using my Gemini junior size 6x9 plates because I can. So there we go, popped it through. Then I can remove my tape like that, and then I'm going to run it through and emboss it. So remove the waste that you don't need. The paper stays in the die.
Yep.
Get rid of the little pieces, and then you put in your embossing mat. Goes back down, so you're keeping, you see, notice I held it still, so you keep it still in your hand so that the die doesn't pop off the card, because the cut is such good quality. Magnetic comes out, the rest of the plates go in because you've put your rubber embossing mat in. Die faces into the cutting edge into the rubber embossing mat when you're embossing a die. Always put your sandwich together and run that back through the machine.
Lovely. Hi to Valley, who's joined us from Arizona, and Andrew, who's ordered the Showstopper Venice collection, the paper pad collection, and Linda says I've ordered the 6x6 paper pad, the Vellum pad, and the Shimmer Inkpads as well. Good ordering, everybody.
Fantastic, absolutely. Right, so I'm moving my plates out the way, and I'm just going to put my die back on, because and line it up, and it just kind of clicks into place where the embossed edges are, because I want to use my Shimmer Inkpad, the pink, and ink through the spaces so that I've got that lovely design, pink design coming through. So I'm picking up the Shimmer Inkpad from the ink pad itself onto the die and rubbing it on. Now, if you want to protect that so you don't get pink where you don't want it, you can use an extra little bit of cardstock and just edge it under there. And then when I come to ink this piece, it won't go all over the card. So just be careful as you're doing it. You could use a smaller tool, use one of those little egg embossing tools if you want to. And you know what, if you get a little bit of overspill, it doesn't really matter. You can just get that in place because I want to get all that lovely detail. Okay, here we go. And I've got one already done. Okay. I want to show you how to use the emboss and ink effect with these dies, and it works the same for the Renaissance frame and all of the little curlicue bits that we've got.
Yes.
So this is what you would do. So showing you this once allows you to do it with all of the other items that work in the same way. So we've inked that up now with our lovely Shimmer Inkpad, that exclusive colour. And then as we take that away, you've got the beautiful pink design all the way down the side there.
Very nice.
Okay,
very
now
nice.
you would do that again on the side of your card base. So here's my card base, and I'm just going to wipe away with a bit of kitchen towel that Shimmer Inkpad off there so I don't get a mucky card base. So what I've got here is a card base which measures, let me just tell you what it would have been when we started. It would have been 9 3/4 inches. I've scored in here at 3 inches and cut that border there, and then I've scored here 1/2 inch ready to put this panel on here, and that's how you make that design that comes together.
Lovely.
Now if you want to add a little bit more pink on by going in with your tool, you can see how this has got more pink than this one. You can just go over the top and accentuate, which is what I have done with the one I had created for you previously.
Yes.
So I'm just going to stick that in place by putting a row of tape pen down that little edge. Then this gets stuck to the score line, up to the score line, not over it, just up to it. Line it up, and you have got your lovely gatefold with 2 decorative borders which perfectly match. Now we can just do all of our lovely matting and layering.
Yes.
Now I'm going to put these all together, and then we're going to do a little bit of shimmering on these.
Yes, we are.
Ben.
How many times have we done that today, and how beautifully did the shimmer sprays work with this collection?
Very big. Now when I did this card, I used the reverse of the paper.
Okay.
I'm going to use this. I wanted to use this side this time.
That's nice.
Yeah, I've decided I'm going to use this side this time. So we're going to just All-purpose glue is the quickest way to do your matting and layering and the most efficient, and your cards will not come apart if you do use it. Just need to trim that to size. It's a little bit long. Bear with. There we go. I might have to do that for both of them. We'll see. Just make sure that's the right size. Yes, good. So a bit of all-purpose glue again.
Whilst you're gluing, Height of Faye's joined us from Kent. Christine Jamal says, I love this collection. Stephen Nicole says, evening everybody. And Dana says, we'll have to get him out for a wave. That's Dean. Surely Leanne needs Dean to bring it. He can't, because Dean's doing. He's pushing all the buttons and doing all the cameras.
His job.
He can't come out and wave. He doesn't want to do it. He's a bit shy. He's just saying to me. He says no. He says no, not today.
Another day.
Maybe not today. Maybe not tomorrow. But soon. Soon. We'll let him come and wave.
Now I'm using my collal all-purpose here, and look, I've just cut my mat and layers a little bit big, so I can squidge it down from the back and then push it up. And because I've got that manoeuvrability, it makes your mat and layer perfect.
Yeah.
This is another reason why I love collal all-purpose, because you've got that little margin of error that will not mean that everything is ruined.
Yes.
So I've got to stick this together now. I'm sticking everything together, Ben, and then we're going to do shimmering.
Shimmer. Andrew asked, Leanne, are the Shimmer ink pads that come with this collection water-based?
Yes, they are. They definitely are.
Yeah.
Shall I do my drop shadow while we're on?
And exclusive to this collection as well, in case you missed that earlier on. You will only find them in this set. 2/3 of the collection has now gone. And listen, you remember what happened last night in an unprecedented event? We thought we had about 40 of the showstoppers left, and then I was about to say, oh, we've got 40 left, and they all went. Just like that.
We were all gobsmacked, weren't we?
We were flabbergasted.
We were flabbergasted.
Never has our flabber been so gasted.
Never. Now, when I'm doing a drop shadow, I always go down and left. I always go down and left because you get that perfect little drop shadow, as you can see there.
Yeah.
And in Ben's words, the best drop shadow we've seen all day.
In fact, all year.
All year, Ben?
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the drop shadow.
I'm going to take that, Ben. That might win me demo of the week. You never know.
Vote for Leanne. Vote Leanne Sunday. Vote Leanne.
Honestly,
Vote Leanne.
I never get a look in.
Oh.
But I'm not sad about it. I'm just bitter.
You are though, because you're. We'll get you a win. Who's in on Sunday?
I'm not sad. I'm just bitter. Now I've used a lovely little inside die cut again from the frames. Look, from a nesting frames, just to do my sentiment. And also I've cut it from Vellum this time, just so I've got a lovely little Vellum, what's the word? Like a mat and layer, like a frame, yeah. But it's lovely, it's soft, isn't it? It's a little bit softer than you would normally see. So I've got that on Vellum. So right, all of my pieces are now ready to go on my card. So we're going to start shimmering. So I'm just going to get some kitchen towel.
That's it.
And we're going to use a little bit of the silver and a little bit of the gold, and this kitchen towels just to catch any overspray.
Are you aproning this time because you got a bit on your top?
No, I got a bit on my top earlier. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
If you've got a bit on, you might as well go hog and. I mean, what's the point? You've already done it. What's the point now?
Yeah.
It's happened.
That's it.
There's nothing we can do about it. We can't take it back. So I'm thinking, do I want a little bit of gold or do I want a little bit of... I'm going to go gold on the papers. Okay. So you give them a little shake. Have your heat gun ready. I always spray off once into some scrap paper, just to make sure that it's spraying beautifully. You don't need to take care. And then you just want some little accents.
This is great.
A quick waft across. And I'm just going to do it in a couple of areas. So I'm going to go 2 bottom corners. I'm going to leave that there. I'll bring my heat gun in a second and we'll dry that. So that's that one. I'm going to replicate that on the front and go waft across there. And then I'm going to do the same on this one. Oh, that's already dried. And my word, what an incredible difference it makes. I absolutely love it.
Yeah.
You can see, I've got to stop myself doing the whole thing, because once I start, I struggle to stop. But you choose when enough is enough for you.
Yeah.
So that's my gold on my backgrounds. I'm going to waggle them at you and show you in a minute. But I just think this sky could do with a little bit of a little bit of iridescence.
You're going to put a bit of the old ice, is it called ice?
I'm going to iced silver.
Ice silver.
So it's a bit cloud, it's a bit of the, it's a bit ethereal, there's a little bit of ambience in there. So I'm going to go iced silver. Oh, square it off once, make sure. There we go. Ready?
Oh, here we go.
There we are, and just leave it there. That's enough, not too much. Heat gun out and start to dry. Now, remember, I always say to you, do not use a heat gun on your kitchen towel. So I'm going to move my kitchen towel out of the way because that's not safe. So I'm taking that out of the way. It's not safe to do it.
Shimmer spray details are on the screen. We'll show those in more detail later on, but we've got the 10-piece collection. So all 10 colours that we had yesterday still available, £44, $60, and you'll still get double points as part of our summer news event. Oh, don't worry about it, Dean. No, you don't have to put me in the box every time. Just now and again. It's small in here, look, it's small.
Now, look, on the back there of that blue sky where my Rialto bridge is going,
yeah,
I've done a little bit of shimmer in the background. Look, it just adds that. Now, it was lovely before. No, no two ways about it.
It's better now.
But look, isn't it better now?
Yes!
And you wouldn't believe it, would you? So with those shimmer sprays, you don't have to be, if you're not a messy background crafter, you don't have to be that at all to use these, because look at this now. Look, can you see the flash? It really just accentuates that paper, gives it a little bit of something. I mean, they were already, I think, perfection.
Oh, yeah.
And unable to be improved. But when you put that little bit of shimmer on there, and if we do it, show you again, look on the panels as well, and the matching shimmer on there. Now we'll matte and layer this up. It really just adds to all of that ambience.
Just adds the va-va-voom to it.
The va-va-voom.
I've ordered the showstopper, says Stephen, plus the Christmas cut stitch collection. And I don't get this reference. You guys might. I don't know. Judy says, as Baby Dinosaur would say, gotta love it.
Oh, I don't know, Baby Dinosaur.
Who's Baby Dinosaur?
I have no idea.
In the gallery, guys? I don't know. As Baby Dinosaur would say, gotta love it, says Judy. We have gotta love it. Whatever. Well,
is that the one where you had the dinosaurs, not the mama? Where she did it, the dinosaur didn't like the dad?
What is that? What? The dinosaurs? What was the show called? Oh, it was called The Dinosaurs.
Yeah, and the baby was always like in a high chair, and he used to hit the dad and go, not the dad, not the dada, or not the dad.
Oh, I remember the little baby
not the mama.
in the
That's
high
it, not
chair,
the mama.
I think. Or maybe that's what it is.
Maybe.
We might have to look that up. What is it that Sil says, Susie? Sil says, whoa! That's what she says. She's not said it yet this evening. If she's in, she'll be saying it tonight. And just quickly, whilst we're watching this, Daniel, thank you, says, I've sent an email to the studio address this afternoon. Remember Daniel yesterday from Pontefract?
Oh, yes, Daniel from Pontefract.
He said, I've sent an email to the studio address this afternoon. It's a photo of the Haribo bundle, along with a note of thanks and gratitude. Daniel.
Oh, Daniel, you legend.
Thank you for the...
Oh, thank you, Daniel.
Johnny's just seen the picture. I've never heard Johnny so excited. He's just gone, oh, thanks, Daniel.
The Pontefract cakes are mine.
Oh, yes.
Or at least some of them.
Oh, so no Haribos for you then, Leanne, no?
He was getting me some Pontefract cakes.
I think he was.
Because I love... There they are. They're there.
Can we see a picture of it later on, Johnny, potentially?
Oh, okay. Daniel, you are a legend.
Daniel, we love you.
We love you, Daniel. Thank you
very much. That's very kind of you. Very kind.
Right. So I've used a 3D glue gel to lift up the little tag here. I've used a 3D glue gel to lift up the Rialto bridge, which and I didn't do that on this one. I glued it flat, and I regretted it. I mean, it's lovely, don't get me wrong, it's a lovely card. But look, when I put that little bit of 3D on there as well, and you've got that lovely shimmer in the background, you've got that beautiful gold shimmer on the papers and on this little accent tag that I've done now, we can go in with the Vellum sentiment on one side of the card.
And I feel like using the shimmer sprays kind of, I think our collections are very sort of, they're beautiful, they're HD, but the shimmer sprays take it to like that next level, like 4K, that ultra HD. That's what it does for me, I think, and that's what you've done with this card different to the one that we've seen before. Just taking it, notched it up a little bit to Ultra HD.
And I think, I think you'll find that those sprays will do that across all of our collections.
Yeah,
beautiful range of colours. You'll find a colour that works. So you'll see that gold flash on there now. We've got those beautiful Renaissance borders. You've got your Rialto bridge, the little shimmer in there. And I'm hoping that might get me somewhere on Sunday.
Well, if I was here, I'd be pushing Big Styly for that. Big Styly for that, or Big Styly for that. It's going to be your vote later on. That's another one of the makes from earlier on. That was from this morning, which is absolutely gorgeous. And also Big Styly for this one, which I absolutely love. Using the tassels and the harp and those borders. I mean, come on. There's a winner in there somewhere for the week, isn't there? I mean, one of these is going to win demo of the day, but there's a week winner there somewhere. I mean, a strong week winner. You know what I mean? A week. You know what I mean?
Well, I am a week winner because I've only got 1 star.
It says something when I've got more than you, doesn't it?
I mean come on.
Come on. People, you know what you need to do. On Sunday, we'll be very disappointed if you don't. Diane says the sprays definitely make it pop. They do. Karen Fisher, what a beautiful card. I've been enjoying the show today, and it's making me look even more forward to getting this collection. And this is the brilliant thing again. I feel like I've been blowing our trumpet a lot this week, but you get the amazing collection. So we've created this amazing collection for you. Then we give you all of the inspiration, all of the demonstrations. So when you get it home, you've then got all of these hints, tips, and demonstrations that you can then do at home. That's what it's all about. That's why we are so brilliant here, and why you keep coming back, because there'd be nothing worse to get this home and then go, oh, I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do, which could happen if you're fairly new to crafting. You'll have all of Leann's demos that you can now do for yourself at home when you receive this collection, which is marvellous. Beautiful card, says Lois. Thank you, Leann. And Rosalind says, it's so nice to see Leann crafting today. Leann, we don't see enough of you, says Rosalind. I mean, Leann's busy doing some other job you do, isn't there?
Yeah, I mean, I just manage all the product development.
Oh, yeah,
They keep me locked in the Harry Potter cupboard, that's what it is. Dreaming up the new ideas. I'm only allowed out every now and again on good behaviour.
It's fun this side though, isn't it?
It is fun this side. I love being over here. I would like to be here more. This is the best side.
It is the fun side. Do you know what? You can come back tomorrow.
Can I, Ben?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
And do you know what? I'm also going to let you do?
Go on then.
I'm going to let you do some shows with your bestie.
With Sheena?
Yep.
Thanks, Ben.
Zig and Zag.
I feel like that's a treat. Zig and Zag return. I'm very excited.
It's going to be amazing tomorrow. Sheena and Leann, again, Sheena and Leann, just when you thought it was safe to put Crafters TV back on. Is that the third time or second time? I think it's the third. It's going to be fun tomorrow, though. It's going to be amazing. Day 3 of our summer news event. Listen, keep the comments coming through. Thank you for all of these. Any more questions, fire them in. When we come back, by the way, we're very busy for this now, heading towards 70% of the stock. When we come back, we're going to look at the shimmer sprays, but now is the time you need to be heading to the checkout. We'll give you 3 or 4 minutes, and we'll come back in just a moment. Summer has landed, the sun is shining, and it's time for some summer news. I hope you're ready for some hot new crafting inspiration, because we've got 7 days of brand new craft collections coming your way. Next week, a brand new craft range will hit the shelves every single day. That's 7 chances to shop your summer and be the first to bag something shiny, new, and just for you. And we'll throw in a free gift with every purchase. For our Club Inspire members, we've got something extra to make your summer sparkle. If you're not already a member, this is your moment to join. These launches are absolutely dazzling. So, pop on your sunglasses, tune into Crafters TV, and head over to our website to try something new this summer. Thank you.
Here at Crafters TV, it couldn't be easier to get your hands on the latest crafty must-haves. Leave the hard work to us while you shop from the comforts of your own living room. Head to the Crafters Companion website to see our full crafty range, or hit the Shop the Day button to see all the new and exciting products featuring on Crafters TV. Once you've filled your cart, leave it to us to get your crafty goodies to you in super quick time, so you can get on with being creative. Crafter's Companion, making crafty shopping a breeze. Here at Crafters TV, it couldn't be easier to get social with us. Whether you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, on your TV or tablet, you can get so close to the action, it's like you're in the studio with us. You can ask questions about products or crafty techniques. Get hints and tips from our expert demonstrators. Plus, share pictures of your crafty makes with our amazing community. Crafters TV, getting you closer to the crafty action.
Welcome to Crafters TV. With more than 35 hours of live shows each week, it's your home for all things craft. We shine the spotlight on new and innovative crafting products with live tutorials and demonstrations. Join our family of craft experts where fun happens every day.
Are we in trouble or are we all right?
Yeah.
Should be coming in. Should be coming.
What did she do?
Exactly
What
how
did she
he
do?
looks.
This is awesome! This is awesome!
Get creative and craft along. With our amazing deals, your next craft project is just a click away. Tune in live 7 days a week, or you can watch us on Catch Up at crafterscompanion.com, Facebook, or our YouTube channels. You can chat to us, craft along, and meet new friends by joining our online crafting community.
And I watch you every day, and it's just what really gets you through when you're really at rock bottom.
There's a show for every type of crafter, from first-time dabblers to full-time makers. Crafters TV, create every day.
Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for the lovely comments. We'll read a few more of these and then we'll get back to the demos. We're going to have a look at the shimmer sprays. Daniel, thank you for your care package which you're sending. Did you even call it a care package? I don't know if you did, but I feel like it is a care package. It is a care package of candy. Come on, this is all coming our way. Thank you. You know the way to the team's heart here. Look at all the Haribos. And your Pontefract cakes are there.
My Pontefract cakes. Daniel, you are a legend.
Thank you. What's for everybody else, Daniel? That's my pile. Obviously, we just have a quick look through here. So
I've got the Pontefract cakes.
Yeah. We've got jelly babies. What are they called?
Oh, I think are not those like a foam, like yes, a bit like that.
Cola bottles, Zingfest. You've got the jelly beans. What's that? What are those ones there?
Tangfastics.
Tangfastics. Oh no, you won't, Johnny. I'm fighting you for those. What's in a big bag there as well? Oh, stop! Look, my mouth's watering. Take them off screen. Seriously. Thank you, Daniel. Thank you, Daniel. If anyone else would like to send any sweets our way, please send them to Ben Moseby, Crafter's Companion. Thank you, Daniel. Thank you so much.
We are grateful.
We are very grateful. Judy says, yes, Leanne is right. Baby dinosaur is from the Muppets Dinosaurs from a number of years ago. Very funny. Karen says, what a beautiful card. I've been enjoying all the shows today, and it makes me look even more forward to getting this collection. I like the lift of the bridge, says Daniel. I'm the same with you, the lift of the bridge and then that shimmer spray, giving it that extra kind of bling. The 3D is exceptional, says Mary Pat. And a couple of requests, Leanne, whilst we're here. Because you know we always pass these on to you, so I'll do it now. Lynn Morton says, Leanne, can you please consider designing an Egyptian collection?
Oh.
Yep. They're passed on.
I like that idea.
And Hannah says, Leanne, unrelated to Venice, but related to the dinosaurs, can we have some dinosaur cute character front and back tag, stamp and dies, please? Many people were chatting about them in the chat the other day.
We can certainly think about that. Absolutely.
Yeah.
If we can do it in a way where we can make it mass appeal, then there's never say never.
That's it. And one more, because whilst you see it makes it easy for me to pass them on. Andrew says a Celtic collection would be good, being Cornish.
Oh, Celtic. I like the idea of Celtic, I have to say. I do like the idea of that. I have to, I mean, I know I probably shouldn't, but I'm going to.
Oh, go on, do it. Whatever you should
Well, I'm
do,
not going to
do
tell
it.
you what it is, but I'm going to tell you that we've just worked on a collection for, it's either January or March 24. And
Yeah.
I'm not going to tell you what it is, though.
What's the
I'm not telling you.
sort of theme?
Can't tell you.
In the ballpark of...
I'm just going to say, he's trying to get us. I will not fall into the trap. I'm just going to tell you, it's dual colours. That's the end. That's all you're getting out of me. It's a collection like this. That's all I'm telling you. The end. Don't ask any more questions.
What did you say it was based on again?
Nothing. I didn't say a thing.
From what part of the world was it coming
I'm not
from?
telling you.
What era?
Not telling you.
When did you say it's coming out?
No.
And the...
Nope.
What about the...
Nope.
With the... Could it be the...
No. Shh. No.
I love watching Leanne do the demo, says Peggy McDonald. Leanne, says, well, we vote for Leanne. That's Sunday. Oh, later tonight you'll vote for Leanne. That means she's going to win anyway, because she's obviously done all the demos. And Brenda says, I got up at 3 a.m. this morning. This is Brenda Grote. I got up at 3 a.m. to order this collection and extra paper pads. I love it. I'm taking my second trip to Venice this fall. Oh, wish I could come with you. I will use it for scrapbook pages and make cards for my travel group. Thank you for making travel collections. The Mediterranean collection is my favourite. And Valerie says, question, is Sarah poking fun at little Leanne? I could never get the name. I don't know what that means.
Oh, on the video when I said you come in like that, just like that. She is, but it's in good humour and it's done with love and affection because we do that together with each other anyway.
Yeah.
And so I'm not offended in the slightest. I actually think it's an excellent impersonation because I do that to her on a regular basis.
I think
so. It's fair and it's justified.
Do you know what I think? No, I say generally across the board, when we take the mickey out of each other and we say little things, like I say to Craig, you know, I say little things about Craig and he says little things about me, and we take the mickey. It's all done in love, and it's all the stuff that we do when the people aren't here. We do it in front of their faces.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
We all love each other.
Yes. It's all done with love and affection.
Yeah.
Yes.
So if you ever think, oh, I can't believe this, it's all done with love and it's all done with fun, firmly tongue in cheek. Most of the time. That was tongue-in-cheek again. See what I was doing there? See what I did? Please do a Celtic collection, says Valerie. And Daniel said the big bag is full of smaller bags and mini selection. Thank you. Let's move on to the Shimmer Spray complete collection. Now, we had this yesterday. It was the first launch of our summer news event. It flew out of the door. The showstopper was so super busy. We do not have the showstopper. Bad news. Good news, we do still have, though, all of the 10 sprays within this set, which you guys have loved. So, here's the thing. If you bought yesterday and you think to yourself, I really love these shimmer sprays and I know I got the Showstopper collection, and I kind of think to myself that maybe I will need some more sprays further down the line, you've got the opportunity to jump in here and buy the collection or buy individuals. If you missed out yesterday and you're thinking, oh man, then the great news is you can still jump in and grab all 10 of these, which we have agreed here in the studio and you have agreed, back me up in the comments here, that these are the shimmeriest, shiniest sprays that you will ever wish to get your hands on. If you've bought shimmer sprays before and you've been left a little bit underwhelmed, you sprayed and you thought, not really the shimmer and the shine that I was kind of expecting, then I truly believe that these are going to bring the shimmer that you want and that you deserve into your life. They are packed full of the stuff, and we'll chat around these in just a second and see them in action. The board here shows you the 10 colours that you're going to get. We've basically demonstrated the colours for you on your white cardstock and then on your black cardstock as well, so you can see the difference of the 10 colours that you're going to be receiving in this collection. And you've already seen like a little bit of a hint of them today when Leanne has been using them just to add that extra zhuzh, that extra je ne sais quoi, non se cause to the projects from the Venetian collection. However, you can go whole hog on these as well and create the most amazing backgrounds for your projects too. But the 10 colours you're going to get in this set, you've got your ice silver and your gold dust, which I think you have seen today already. We've also got in the set the sunset bronze. You've got your deep seashell pink. Notice the pause there because I can never say that quickly. You're also going to get your firelight sparkle, golden sunflower, summer meadow, the beautiful Celestial Map. You've also got your Golden Heather. And I can never quite remember the name of this one.
Royal Velvet.
All 10 you're going to get for £44 or $60. Are you getting bored of that yet? Because I am not. If you're a platinum member, that is your price. One other thing to mention as well that you might want to pop into your basket is the care kit. That's available for you on the shop today. Because Leanne, and explains to you, I mean, obviously you'll explain it so much better than me. The problem people have had in the past that we've kind of discovered with shimmer sprays is they've not been shimmery enough. They've not given that impact. So you've kind of addressed that problem and then also addressed the potential problem of having that extra shimmer, haven't you?
Absolutely. So our shimmer sprays are made up of an incredible, rich, vibrant dye-based liquid with beautiful colour intensity. And then in that liquid, we put the perfect quantity of mica. Now, mica is a naturally occurring substance. It's a mineral. It's ground to a powder, which gives that beautiful refraction of light and the shimmer that you've just seen on Ben's board.
Yeah.
That's different to a man-made sparkle, which would be things like glitter and your microfine glitter, because they're man-made and they can't ever match the true sparkle of nature and that lovely mica with the perfect refraction of light. Now, if you put too much of that mica in there to force it through the little hole in the spray, you know, you've got to get the right ratio and you've got to get the right size particle. You want the right amount of mica to liquid so you get that intense shine. So we have made sure that we've got all of the shimmer and shine in there, but then we've also given you that care kit so that you can flush out your spray, you can unblock it, and if you do block it, it does become where it doesn't work. You've got spare sprays in there.
Yeah.
So we've thought about that for you, so you just get all of the pleasure of all of the shimmer, shine and sparkle and none of the frustration of not being able to use your spray when you want to. Now, these are absolutely exceptional. The quality of them is unbelievable. I have adored working with them. I've got a couple of pieces of blue paper here, of the paper from the Venetian collection, which I want to match this frame to. So I'm going to be using my Celestial Map.
Okay.
I'm going to use Golden Heather. I'm going to use a bit of Golden Sunflower and probably a bit of Sunset Bronze as well. So I've got all of the warm colours here, which are going to look beautiful with that paper. So I'm going to start with Celestial Map. Why not?
Yeah.
And I always spray off onto a spare piece of paper just to make sure that my spray is ready to go and that I don't need to do some care or unclogging or flushing or something like that. So I've got that ready and I'm just going to add it straight to my frame, and I'm going to do it in a sweeping motion in this corner. Okay, so there, that's the Celestial Map. I might come back to that in a second. Then I'm going to go with my Golden Heather. Always give them a shake because the mica separates, it's heavier, so it'll settle out of the liquid. So you just keep giving it a little shake. You can hear in there the little ball bearings that we've got, and so they will separate that. And then I'm just going to add some of that there. Happy with that. And then I'm going to go with a little bit, just a soupçon of the Golden Sunflower, because I'm liking how that looks. And then the rest is going to be my Sunset Bronze. And I'm going to go in here, which I'm really loving that colour actually. And I'm letting them all mix together to make their new colours. I might just go on the very tip here, just to balance that, a little bit of that Celestial Map. And then I'm coming in with my heat gun. Again, I don't recommend you heat gun on your paper towels at home. Don't do as I do, do as I say.
Yes.
I'm just going to soak up a little bit of this heat and then I'll move it onto the glass mat to do the finished off drying. It's dangerous to use your heat gun on your paper towels. Don't do it at home, please. I'm just being very careful to make sure that it's not getting hot. I've got a hawk eye on it. Now that I've dried it off in a couple of places, I'm going to move the paper towel, take a dry area, take it to my glass mat and finish drying it safely.
Okay. And could you just chat again, you talked about this yesterday, a few people still asking about, so obviously we've got our shimmer sprays here, and I know we do a lot of sparkly products, don't we, within the ranges that we do. How potentially your shimmer sprays different to things like, people are asking about the sparkle pens or like the sparkle pots that we do?
So our sparkle pens and our Shimmer Inkpads cannot be a liquid like this.
No.
And they have microfine glitter in because of the delivery method.
Yeah.
This is a mica, so this gives you that real intense shimmer and pearlescent shine, which really can't be achieved with a microfine glitter, and works much better in a spray delivery method like this.
Doesn't it?
Now look. And there, look, all of those colours, how beautiful they work on that frame. You can see the beautiful deep embossed detail and the die cut there, how they've all moved together to really create that beautiful, beautiful look. Look at the shimmer and shine you've got on there. And then if I bring that in with the paper that I chose for it to work with, look, it's an absolute perfect match.
That's amazing.
And you are going to be able to do this across a lot of your collections. When I pop that onto a black frame, it really does pop that shimmer and shine. Look at the pop of colour you've got there, and you've got all of that beautiful shimmer. Now we can continue. I'm accenting the papers. Now, can I just also tell you, don't throw away this piece of kitchen towel, because I would continue to spray and fill in those little white areas, let it dry, and then I die cut this with flower dyes and make paper flowers, because it looks like handmade paper. And they look absolutely beautiful with all that shimmer and shine on there. So don't waste anything. I'm going to take my paper, and I'm going to use a selection of the similar colours I used for the frame, and I'm just going to do a little across there. Maybe it's a little gold dust, why not? I like a bit of gold dust. Just across the top corner there. And a little bit of bronze. There we go. And I'm going to have a little bit of my pink heather in there as well. I'm just mixing the colours that I've used for the frame. And you can do a burst of colour. You can do some little suggestions of colour as well. It's entirely up to you.
I also like as well, and we talked about this today, but yesterday when we had the misters, which we've still got available, putting them into misters, because you get like a finer dispersion,
you get a finer,
don't you?
You do, absolutely. If you decant them into the mister, you get a much finer almost like a pearlescent, a finer mist. So I've dried that on that paper, and then what you'll see is it just really just gives you that little accent. It doesn't obliterate the design, it accents the design. It really adds to it. These are for, they're not for the big backgrounds and all the arty technique. You do not have to be a messy crafter for these shimmer sprays. This is really just about accenting and enhancing the things that you are using, and that's the kind of effect you can achieve. Now, similar colours I used before, different frame. So never will it look the same twice. Similar colours I used again, different frame. So you'll always have something that looks a little bit different, and it just adds that lovely shimmer and shine. You're going to love using these with your paper craft collections. You really are.
I love them. You love them. Rose M. Baker says that is so awesome. Angie says the colours Leanne just used would be fab with the Masquerade Ball collection. Yeah. There's so many collections that you will use these shimmer sprays with. And again, when you think about all of the colours that you've got there, and then the mix and matchability that you've got with these two, I mean, multiple collections. And yes, you can go to town and really, you know, create swathes of colour. But I love what Leanne's been doing with the papers, just adding a little bit of silver, adding a little bit of gold, adding that shimmer quite subtly to really enhance the beautiful, beautiful papers. Watching Leanne demo the sprays with this collection has sold me on the sprays, says Gilmore. I know we tell you to buy everything. People have budgets, I realise that times are tight, but if you can, if you've gone for the Venetian Grace, and even if you can just, I don't know, pop a couple of the sprays in there, maybe just go for the gold and the silver, you'll thank us later on. If budget allows, get the whole lot, because they are brilliant. Colleen says, I'm listening to Leanne. Do as you say, not as I do. And so much love coming through. Yes, says Cindy, I've got the old shimmer sprays out to play with after Leanne's inspiration yesterday. They were awfully dull compared to Crafters Companion's new shimmer sprays, and I'm so excited to get mine. Like we said, there we go. We would never like compare and contrast. You guys have said that, haven't they, Leanne? Right across the 2 days.
Absolutely. And I don't ever like to say or call out another product, because I would be very upset if somebody did that with ours. And so it's just nice for you to find that out yourselves. What I love is where I say, I think you will find that, because we've developed it to be that way. and then you come in and you tell us, no, you're actually right, because I've tried it, I've got it in front of me, I'm finding a much better experience. And I love to hear those customer testimonials, because it really does give, more than me standing here, the person who developed the product, the kudos comes when you get it home and you say, you were right, it delivers what you said it was going to deliver. That's when we know that we've done the job we hoped.
Absolutely right. And this is the thing, again, if you have got other sprays at home, you know, and you think, oh, they're a little bit dull, they're a little bit rubbish, put them to the test, see if our shimmer sprays are better, and then let us know. The out of this world deal this evening is the Say It With Style. We love this, and again, if you're looking for a great way to add sentiments to, well, this collection, all sorts of collections, this is the best way to be able to do it, because literally with this collection, you are covering off a whole host of different occasions, but the genius about this particular set is that you've got all of your dies in here which work perfectly with the stamps which are going to take you through birthdays and celebrations and just to says and Christmas as well. So what you're going to be doing, choosing whichever of the stamp sentiments you want to work with, you are then going to be using the dies to be able to cut those out into banners, into tags, into beautiful little borders as well. It's such a great system, and particularly if you're someone who batch makes, maybe you're someone perhaps who makes to sell, it's just going to allow you to create fantastic sentiments for all occasions very quickly. So those are the dies that you then use in conjunction with all of these stamps. You're simply going to be placing the dies over the top, creating those beautiful stamped images that will then leave you with you know, little scrolls that we've got here, little tags, little sentiments for all sorts of different occasions. And I won't spend too long here, but look, these are all beautifully set for you. So birthday wishes, happy birthday, surprise. You've got the little crosses there as well, which you can line up with your dies, so you can make sure that you're going to get perfect stamps every time. Time to celebrate, that kind of covers parties. You've got engagements in here, new babies, you've got retirements, you've got you're invited, so great for your party invites. Also looking through here, you've got your just to say. So again, you know, if you just want to send a card to somebody like we've been discussing today, because you want to put a smile on their face, you've got just a note, you've got your thank yous, you've got just to says and warm wishes, especially for you. Also in the collection, family ties. So you've got birthday boy in here, you've got happy birthday to dad and super mum, you've got Father's Day, Mother's Day in here. You've also got remind me how old you're pretending to be. There's lots of great little kind of sentiments for the front of your projects, and then the little verses to go inside, and we even pop in stamps to go for your Christmas as well. No, Christmas crafting very much on people's minds now, so celebrate the season, Silent Night and more. You get all the stamps, you get all the dies, the folder is included as well, and you also then get this box which is jam-packed full of all of these other goodies too, beautifully presented, but all of this is included in here. I'm loving the sound effects from the gallery tonight. Ribbons, you've got beautiful papers in here, you've got your project wallet, which I've showed you to keep all your bits that you're going to be cutting out. You've got beautiful twine in there, you've got your envelopes, 25 card blanks, you've got your satin ribbon, and it's all included in here. So all of your consumables in the box as well. So it's a one-stop wonder for quick, easy cards, and for a sentiment for any occasion. Like I've said, if you're someone who batch makes, this is absolutely perfect for you. The reason this is an out of this world deal this evening, it is not very often that we take down this £214, $269 bundle to under £100. You're at £80, $100, platinum price £64 or $80, and don't forget, double points on this for you as well for just today. The Out of This World deal is only available for 24 hours. Pretty much you'll be able to grab this, I would say, up until about 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, and then it will disappear. If you're stuck for how to say what you want to say, that's a great way to be able to do it. And it's one of those kits as well that's going to get you ahead with your crafting, because you can multi-cut a load of stamps, a load of sentiments in one go, pop them in your little binder, and then you've got them for future use too. £64, $80, that is Out of This World. Also, very quickly, just show you the Explorer kit which we've got for you too. Quick look at this. Few of you have been popping this into your basket today. A great way for you to try our tricolour aqua markers. These really are fantastic. 3 pens but 9 different colours, and what you've got within this set, which is your Floral Meadows, are these beautiful pens which of course essentially give you 9 amazing colours, but the fact that these are water soluble, water based, you've got the ability to kind of create your own different colours with these, create your own palette. You've got so much scope and a great way to just give these a little bit of a try. We're also popping into the bundle, because if you're going to be colouring, you're going to be wanting some stamps to go with, so we've popped in one of the stamps from our Natural Beauty collection, which is the Effortlessly Chic. We're also popping in there some of the little stamps and dies, which initially came with those little pop-up confetti boxes. These were around, I think, when I first started, actually. Don't have those anymore, but I think actually the little stamps and the dies that you've got in here are really, really handy for all sorts of celebrations. This one is called Just For You, so you've got little flowers in there, you've got little thank yous, you've got little just a notes, and then the dies to be able to cut all of those out, plus some smaller little matte and layer dies there as well. There's little stars in there and all sorts. So that's included. 36 elements there. Plus we give you watercolour cards to work beautifully with your tricolour aquas. And then we're going to give you one of our ink pads. Again, all matching up beautifully, because if you're using these, you want one of your waterproof ink pads, which is included in the bundle. Should be $41.95 or $55.37. Save almost £12 tonight, over $15. Platinum price is £24 or $32. Once again, with the Explorer kit, as was the case with the Out of This World deal, just 24 hours only, you can pick up that deal for 70% has gone of the showstopper. If you want to grab it, it's going to be last chance saloon, I think, potentially this evening. If it keeps going at this rate, you can say bye-bye to the showstopper come midnight. £88 or $120 is the deal if you're a platinum member. And remember, you're getting double points on this as well, double bubble as part of our summer news event. Everything that you're seeing here, you're going to get the 12x12, the 6x6, the beautiful vellum, the linen cardstock, the exclusive to the bundle Shimmer Inkpads. You've got the stunning tassels in here, all of your hardware, the beautiful dies and stamps. I mean, come on, Rialto Bridge in die form. Oh, I love it. Harp die, brilliant. You've got that gorgeous Ada Cherubin stamp and die form. Some of the most beautiful sentiments I think that we've done. It's such a great collection. I cannot tell you how much I love it. £88 or $120 for that full showstopper. And then it also opens up your basket to get the bonus buy of more of the papers half price or more of the embellishments half price. It is entirely up to you how you want to go about it. And I know a lot of people have gone for this today. And a lot of people have gone for those shimmer sprays today too. Do you want a quick look through this, or do you want to see another demo first? I tell you what, we'll get back to Leanne and then we'll recap on the full bundle. I'll show you all in more detail in just a few moments' time. There's so much chat about the shimmer sprays coming through. Beautiful on the paper with the shimmer. And Lynn Harvey just saying, I am loving the shimmer sprays. And just another request here. This is the time to do it as well, you see, whilst Leanne's in, so I'll pass it all on. Can we do and design a graduation collection, says Hannah Law Furnace. High school, college, with stamps and dies of caps, gowns, rolled up diplomas and sentiments.
I think that comes in the same answer as the dinosaurs earlier, because if we can get enough mass appeal,
right,
then certainly we could do that. But what we've got to think when we design a collection is how many people are going to use that in the year. So with your Venetian collection, you could use this every day of the year, all year round, make beautiful things. A family might only have one person graduating every 5 years.
Yeah.
So you might not want it as much as you would one of the beautiful collections. And we've just got to balance how often it's going to be used and how useful it is for you against whether we ask you to buy a full collection.
Yeah.
So we would do some market research and do some asking of questions for you at home. Let us know, is it something you'd want to buy? And if we get enough interest, then never say never.
There you go. Diplomatically answered. But it's so true, though, isn't it? It is so true. Just talking about the graduations, though, those tassels you could work into a card for the...
You could.
What do they call them? The mortarboards, isn't it?
Yeah.
They call them? Yeah. Anyway, away from graduations and back to Venice. Yes, let's go back to Venice, please.
Okay, we're going to make a beautiful gift box.
Yes.
With a shaker inside, so a shaker aperture, so you can see the little sequins look in the lid of the gift box using that cut and emboss folder. So we're going to make a beautiful gift box that's all lined, decorative all the way around, beautiful little lid on top, shaker in the aperture of the cut and emboss folder on the top. Could be anything in there. Could be a silk scarf, could be some gloves, could be some chocolates, could be some Haribo, could be some homemade shortbread biscuits.
Oh, don't.
It could be a very inexpensive thing, but
shortbread.
it's going to look absolutely glorious in this box. So I have done my scoring and I'm just ready to assemble this box, and I'm just going to tell you the sizes that I've got. So this is 8.5 by 10.5, and then I've scored 2 inches deep all the way around. And so what you're going to do is burnish your folds. So I'm using my burnishing tool.
Yep.
And I'm going to burnish around the box with those folds, because doing this, make sure that you get lovely, precise edges. And when you're doing it, just make sure that this isn't, I'm just going to show you, bent up a little bit there where you haven't got that step when you're burnishing, because if you've got a step either up or down when you're burnishing, you're going to get a wonky box. So just make sure that that is parallel before you do that, and that will make sure that you've got a beautiful straight-sided box when you do your burnishing. That's the point of that. So I'm doing that for the base and for the lid. My lid is 6.5 by 8.5, and I've scored all the way around at 1 inch. And then I've cut an aperture in the centre, which is the perfect size for my cut and emboss.
Yes.
Okay, so that's what you're doing there. And we're burnishing again. Now, if you have not got Crafter's Companion tape pens, do not do what I'm about to do.
Oh.
So if you haven't got Crafter's Companion tape pens, extra strong, you must use a wet glue when assembling a box.
Okay.
And peg the corners and wait for it to dry.
Right.
If you've got a Crafter's Companion tape pen, make many as boxes as you like your heart's content.
Yeah, if you need
because
tape
it's an
pens.
extra strong glue.
Yes. And if you need them, we've got them on a buy 3 get 1 deal today. Shop the day.
Now we're going to take a little wedge out of all of the corners, and what we do is we take our scissors and snip to the crosshair join, and then we just go on a little angle and take out a little snip. Rotate, and at the same place, snip to the top, take out a little wedge, snip to the join, and we do that on all 4. So it's almost like we're creating a little windmill effect.
Yeah.
And that's to make the tabs that you glue together your box with. So I'm doing that for the top, and then I'm also going to do that for the bottom. So you cut up on the score line, and then you take out your little wedge and go all the way around. Do the same. Stop at the crosshair, take out your little wedge.
Okie doke.
Okay. I love going back to basics and showing you some things like this. I think it's nice to be able to see to do it, isn't it? Right, so now that that's done, we're going to glue it together. So this is the inside of our box. So we flip it over and we put our permanent tape pen on all 4 of those tabs we have just created. Now remember, this is a wet glue. If you do not have a Crafter's Companion tape pen, because I'm using a Crafter's Companion tape pen, I'm okay using it. At this point, you fold it in. Now, you fold in with the outside towards you.
Yeah.
And then to get a lovely straight edge box, you match this edge here with this score line here perfectly.
Yes.
So that it's parallel at the top, and then you commit the glue. And that's how you get a lovely straight edge and a lovely precise corner on your box, and you just repeat that all the way around. So just make sure that you're matching up the edges and it's nice and parallel.
So would you tend to use the tape pen if you were at home doing this then, or would you?
Yes,
you would.
I never used to. I was always wet glue girl before, but now I use our tape pens because why wouldn't I? They work. Honestly, Ben.
Yeah.
So yeah, you know, it's really good. Now then what you do is you do this. You really give it a good rub inside. You have to warm up that glue.
Yes.
And that's what makes it stick to the fibres. So if you're using a tape pen, you go around with your burnishing tool, and on the little join flap you give it a good burnish, a good old rub, and that will stick it nicely.
Okay.
And then I'm going to do the same with my lid. I've got a lot of the preparation done for the other pieces, so it'll come together pretty quickly after I've done this. And then fold in, match the corner, fold in, match the corner. And you get used to doing it after you've done it a couple of times.
Yeah.
Match the corner.
Lovely.
There we go. That's all the way around. So, oh, that one's just not quite right in place. Come along. There we go. So that's matched all the way around now, and that will be my perfect lid for my box base, ready to go.
Yes,
so I'm
very
just
good.
going to line the inside of the box and get that done and out of the way.
Listen to the sound effects. 75% of the stock gone, 75% of the showstopper has gone. If you want it, here it is. Come and get it.
Yeah, absolutely. Now you can go with a small accent of paper in the centre, or you could line right to the edge. Depends on the size of the scrap piece you've got left over. It's entirely up to you.
Yeah.
Now I've got 2 pieces of acetate, and my 2 pieces of acetate are going to create for me the sandwich for my shaker window to go inside of my box, because that's going to go inside here. So I've got this larger piece and smaller piece. What you can see is I've gone round with my foam tape and I've made almost a separate little well in the centre, because actually when I made this box, what I realised is by putting the foam so far away, you have to really tip it to see the sequence. So I just decided to make more of a small well, but then support the whole piece of acetate all the way round. So what we're going to do is just take off all of the pieces here.
We've got acetate on the show for you as well if you want it, if you haven't got any in your life currently. This is the acetate with the film on the back, isn't it? Do you have to peel off?
Yes.
Yeah.
I've already peeled the film
Yes.
off. I love the fact that it's got that film on that you peel off, Ben, because it just means that you don't get any scratches. It's clear and it's pristine and beautiful. So
okay.
I'm popping in here a little pile of sequin.
Ooh,
there we go.
they're pretty.
They're pretty. They match the colours of the paper. And then I'm sandwiching over the top. Has that got film on? I think that might have a bit of film on. I thought I took it off. Hang on. Just checking.
Just remind me again, I always get confused. So all acetate apart from which doesn't have the film? There's one acetate that doesn't have the film, isn't it? Or is it
It's construction, I think.
construction?
No, this is construction.
No. Yeah.
Is it the heat resistant?
Okay.
Right, so there, it didn't have its film off.
You'll know
look.
because it's a bit cloudy.
But now it
isn't
has. Oh. Oh.
Oh no. Get back in there.
You don't want sequins on your sticky stuff.
Get on.
Get off.
There you go.
There we go. Hang on. Oh.
Pick them off.
Hold that there. Do this here. There we go.
There you are.
Get off. Oh, the little monsters. Look at that. They get everywhere.
Oh no.
They're like lemons. One goes and the rest follows.
Like lemmings.
Honestly. Yes, not like lemons that you put in your gin.
No, lemmings.
Yes.
I used to love that computer game in the 80s. Remember that?
There we go. Right. I love the movie Madagascar with the little lemmings in.
Oh, I haven't seen that often enough to know what you mean.
Oh, where are all the people? The
What?
people are mostly dead. Have you not seen it? That's so funny. Honestly, it's so funny. Polka Dot Afro, one of my favourite songs. Anyhow, another piece of acetate on the top. Polka Dot Afro. Have you not seen it?
No, I'll have to look for it later on.
It's the zebra who paints himself with polka dots, and he's got this big afro rainbow hairdo, and he's performing in the circus so that they don't get eaten or kept in the circus. So funny. I literally laughed out loud on an aeroplane that half the aeroplane looked at us. I was with my husband, we're coming back from China, and we were watching the movie, and it was so funny. I literally did a ha really loud, and half the plane were like, look, like, what is she doing? And my husband was like, just watching Madagascar. I'm sorry.
Bless her.
So I'm putting this other piece of acetate on the top to make a little sequin sandwich.
Yeah.
There we go. And then all we need to do is stick that in the lid. So to do that, I'm actually going to run around my tape pen inside, because that will allow me to get that acetate in there.
I see.
Okay, so then that goes in the lid inside. There you go, okay. And then when we turn that lid over, now's where we've got the little sequin, but now where we start to hide the working. So with the green linen card, I've done a matting layer and cut the same square aperture out, so that's going to get stuck on top. I feel this demo's took me a little bit longer than I intended.
No, it's fine. I'm enjoying it. We're all good. We're all good.
And do that. So I'm just matching that up so it's got a lovely even border all around the outside. Then I have cut and embossed, the cut and emboss folder. Done a little blue inking with the blue Shimmer Inkpad that comes in the collection. And then I've also gone over that with a little bit of gold gilding wax to pick out that detail. That's going to get stuck over the top of there. Okay, there we go.
That looks like a lid that would go on the most expensive box of tissues ever.
It's gorgeous, isn't it? Now there we go. So you see, now that hides all of the workings.
Yeah,
and all you've got is the sandwiched sequins. And because I did that little border, you can see more of the sequin. You're not having to really shake it a long way to get them to move around. Okay. So then we just finished decorating the rest of the box. And I've done a lot of the matting and layering already. So let's just see if I can do this fast for you. I've used that lovely slate linen cardstock that comes in the linen card pad, and I've used pieces of 6x6 paper on this one so that the proportion is great for the side, because look, you can see that lovely little monument in there. So the 6x6 paper is a brilliant choice for decorating the smaller sides of this box. I'll pop that in here. And I'll show you the difference with the other one, because I've used a lot of the decorative sides for this one rather than using the back of the paper. I think this is a collection where I probably would not use the reverse very often.
No, I kind of get that.
I mean, we like to do the reverse for you, but honestly, I think that...
it's definitely, there is an A side. I know we talk about like the double A sides. This is definitely an all singing, all dancing
all
A side. But I quite like it that the B side's a little bit more background muted.
Well, if that's what you want, if that's your thing, that's up to you, isn't it?
And it lends itself to other collections as well, I think, doesn't it? The fact that it's not too sort of Venetian in its...
No, but what I do love with that is if you use one of those papers to fold an envelope, for example, to fold a really classy envelope with your envelope box board, it's already coloured inside with a matching colour. So it's nice for double-sided projects like that, paper folding projects, perfect for. So I'm just going round, and this time on the lid I've used a little bit of the green linen rather than the blue, and you can see I've just used my scraps to do my matting and layering. That goes on there. Here we go. So that makes my lid for my box, and that's a little bit different to this one because I used the contrast on that one, but I've used the decorative bit on here. And then I'm going to drop shadow the harp. I've done the harp then in the slate blue and then in white, inked it with the blue Shimmer ink pad, done some gilding wax over the top of it.
Beautiful.
Dotty tape pen for a drop shadow down and to the right. And then a little bit of glue gel just to hold my embellishments in place because I want to raise them up. Now I had another piece that I've lost, so I'm not going to put it on this one. This little tab with the gems, can't find it. So oh, it's here. No, that's not, that's my sentiment. No. So I'm just not going to use it, Ben. It doesn't matter.
That's fine.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Just change it up.
Yeah, so, it's a half on about it.
No, exactly. I won't mention it again, Ben. There we go. So I'm going to put that there. There we go. And then Charlotte wasn't impressed with that.
She's never impressed with my terrible jokes.
And then look, you are the music in my heart. There we go. So you've got that lovely sentiment, you've got that beautiful embossed frame, you've got your little sequins in the centre of the box there, you've got your harp, you've got your 360-degree printed paper design, and we even decorated the inside there as well. So you can see absolutely beautiful.
I love that. I think these demonstrations just get better and better and better. That is amazing. Listen, the more demos we see the more the stock dwindles. We're now at 80% of the showstopper. Now is the time. Do not wait around. If you have joined us late, I think you're in a fortunate position that we do still have some of the showstopper available for you. We did have a bigger stock, but you are now going to have to be quick on this. It is going to go. Kate in California says, finally I have a few minutes in my meeting schedule today to catch up on this beautiful collection and the inspiring designs and techniques. Hi to Kate, who's joined us in California. Look, I'll quickly show you again what you're going to be getting here. Absolutely immense. The paper pad is incredible. Just gorgeous. For anyone who's visited Venice, for anyone who wants to visit Venice in the future, this paper pad takes you right there. It's just captured, I think, almost all of the colours, all of the sights and sounds of this beautiful place, all of the architecture, that kind of Renaissance design you've got running through here. Love the colour palette that we've got too. And actually, as Leann was saying, you know what, the B-side, you're going to be using this. I think this will come into its own. I think you'll be using this across other collections. You'll be using that for your mats and les. Maybe, you know, you might decide to just use a few to make some beautiful envelopes with. But I mean, the A track is absolutely stunning. Again, beautiful floors. You've got your gondoliers in there. You've got the beautiful cherubs in here too, with more of that beautiful architecture and artwork. Again, more beautiful scenes from almost like you're standing on the side of the Grand Canal. It is just beautiful. A beautiful paper pad which takes you right into the heart of this stunning city. That's included in the set. You've got all of your 6x6 papers in here too. Got so much stuff I can't get my hands on it. You're also then going to get all of your beautiful vellums in here as well. And just quickly showing you a couple of those. The vellums, again, are stunning. Just kind of a little bit more sort of laid back, I suppose, really, as far as the images are concerned here. But look again, you've got that beautiful cathedral in there. You've got the beautiful walkways and alleyways of Venice included in there too, and then all of the beautiful detailing when it comes to the scenes of Venice as well. Is that my aeroplane? Take me to Venice.
Yeah. Take me, my private jet. Take me to Venice.
You're off to Venice?
I'm off to Venice. That's my jet after the show. I'm off to have some King Prawn linguine and an Aperol Spritz. So, yeah, that's what that was.
And the aperitivo. You probably just get there in time for the old aperitivo. Yeah. Then your Aperol Spritz. Dangling your feet in the water from the Rialto Bridge. Well, you'd need long legs if you did that, wouldn't you? And then, yeah, the bit of prawn linguine. Oh, marvellous. But yes, oh dear. You're going to get all of your linen cardstock in there too. All that in there too. You're getting 6 colours, 4 sheets of each. That's on top of your 6x6 pad, which you're also going to be getting. Then we give you all of your embellishments. So the 3 beautiful Shimmer Inkpads, exclusive to the collection. Beautiful colours. Again, all working perfectly and matching with the colours within the set. Your wonderful set of gems in there too, with that Aurora Borealis finish to them. Quite simply amazing. And then all your tassels. Again, the tassels in the colours of your paper pad, of your beautiful colours in the linen cardstock too. And then it's all of your beautiful dies in here. The Rialto Bridge in die form, done absolutely to perfection. That beautiful little cherub in there as well in stamp and die form. Stunning. That harp, if you love that, that's also in the collection. If you love that from the last demonstration, you can buy all of these individually should you wish, but the main value is right here, right now in the showstopper, which is over 80% of the stock now gone. Beautiful cut and embossed folders, stunning borders, stunning corners that you can be using, stunning frames in here as well, that ornamental frame. 3-piece frame there for you, which you will have seen earlier on. If you missed launch, go back and watch the stunning card that Leann made with that. You've got your Renaissance frame included in here too, plus a wonderful set of sentiments, which I think we've done beautifully here. Faith, love, hope. You are the music in my heart. I have faith in you. Moment in time. Today is all about you and more. All of those in there. £88, $120 if you're platinum. You're just $5 away from getting your free shipping there too. So whether or not you pop in maybe just one paper pad or maybe some more of the embellishments, or you decide to be one of the final few people, and I mean this when I say it, one of the final few people who can get the showstopper and then use the fact that they bought that to get the bonus buy, get more of the papers for half price. It's over to you really on that front, but you're going to have to be quick. We're going to take a short break. When we come back, we will be having another look at the amazing launches from this week so far, including those shimmer sprays. We'll have the all-important vote for the demo of the show, and the more important vote for the demo of the day as well, which could potentially, I mean, if you vote for it, could be the demo of the week on Sunday. Listen, we'll let you get to the checkouts. We'll come back in about 3 or 4 minutes, but go, go, go. If you want to make sure you've got this showstopper, we'll see you in about 3 or 4 minutes.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the crafters' companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% off your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every £1, $1 or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
My unsung hero has to be Tracy. I'm going to give a little shout out to our Tracy.
I think if I had to nominate somebody, I'd probably go with Tracy.
Because Tracy keeps me fully supplied with cups of tea whenever I'm working here. She always finds me the things that I've lost, and she's always great to be around.
Sort of get involved with our sample library, which is massive. It's where all the samples are kept, all nice and neatly, all labelled up. And part of their job is to get the necessary samples out for the shows that we do every day, get them all ready and prepared, often display them, tidy them away again, pop them back in the sample library, and that takes an inordinate amount of time.
They literally are the cogs that keep us working, and I don't think a lot of people realise just what they do for us in terms of getting everything show ready so that we can come in, get ready and be relaxed to go on air and do those kind of things.
So that is just a small part of what they do, you know, as well as being floor managers during the shows, getting us any products that we need, and most importantly, bringing the coffee.
Everybody on screen knows I make everybody's tea and coffee.
Welcome to Crafters TV. With more than 35 hours of live shows each week, it's your home for all things craft. We shine the spotlight on new and innovative crafting products with live tutorials and demonstrations. Join our family of craft experts where fun happens every day.
Are we in trouble or are we all right?
Yeah.
Should be coming in. Should be coming.
What does she do?
Exactly
what
how
does she do?
he looks.
This is awesome. This is awesome.
Get creative and craft along. With our amazing deals, your next craft project is just a click away. Tune in live 7 days a week, or you can watch us on Catch Up at crafterscompanion.com, Facebook, or our YouTube channels. You can chat to us, craft along, and meet new friends by joining our online crafting community.
And I watch you every day, and it's just what really gets you through when you're really at rock bottom.
There's a show for every type of crafter, from first-time dabblers to full-time makers. Crafters TV. Create every day.
Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for checking out your baskets into the home stretch on the day today. Have you enjoyed it? Hopefully you have. Let us know in the comments what's been your favourite part of the day today. What's your favourite part of this collection? We would love to know. Lots of love for it. Very beautiful box, Leanne says Diane. Lois says beautiful box. Thank you. Lovely box, Leanne says Cindy. And Andrew Bennett says, I do like the B-side of the Wisteria collection with the gold running through it.
Oh, yes.
Silly question, says Creative Touches. Yeah, there's no silly questions. Could you use the shimmer spray on plain paper?
Yes.
I.e. copy paper or printer paper?
Yes, of course you can. Yeah, just don't use as much. It'll soak in a little bit more. and it'll dry a little bit quicker. But yes, no, not silly at all. Of course you can. I mean, look, if you've got a lovely notebook that you like, put a blot page underneath, do a little shimmer spray, go through right on top of the shimmer with your ballpoint. Yeah. Fancy it up. You know, the choice is yours. Spray it wherever you like. If it's a porous surface, spray it.
Yeah. Thank you as well for all the other suggestions which are coming through. I'll pass them on to Leanne when we finish on this show. Patricia's just asking, can you ask Leanne, is there going to be new colour blend pencils?
New colour blend pencils? No. Because if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Yeah. That's a beautiful collection of pencils, and you couldn't get a higher quality. There's no improvement to be made. No. And the colours you've got, because they are colour blend and you can mix new colours by blending them together, you've got infinite options. So we would just be taking your money for no reason if we did that. So we have no plans for new colour blend pencils.
Their core stock, I've just read the second part of the question. Yeah, they are on sale at the moment, but it's not like their core product, but they're on sale. Just grab them whilst they're on sale. They're not going anywhere is the answer to the question.
No, not at all. No. Absolutely not.
You're just very lucky that we're putting them on sale again for you. The shimmer sprays, these I think we can take one final little look at before we start sort of wrapping up and doing all of the votes that we need to do. Oh wow, we've loved these so much, haven't we? And again, just showing you a few of the cards here at the front, which we've created all of these different backgrounds with. I think if you want to see more of these, by the way, in depth, of course, do go back to yesterday where we had a fantastic day. 3 amazing shows where we put the shimmer sprays through their paces. I think you've seen these as playing more of a cameo role to the Venetian Grace collection today. But do you know what? I think you've seen some fantastic ways to use these with this set, but if you want to see more in-depth demos, creating backgrounds in lots of different ways, using the shimmer sprays in lots of different ways, go back and watch the shows from yesterday because there were so many great hints and tips and techniques from Leanne. The showstopper sold out. Bad news. Good news though is that we've still got the complete collection available for you, so you can still in essence pick up all 10 of the colours that we launched yesterday. Best way to do it, the best value for money way to go is to buy the 10-piece collection. Details are on your screen. If you do decide that you just maybe you just want to pick up the ice silver and the gold dust, or there's a couple of colours that really stand out to you, you can go individually, but this is the way to go for the full collection, all 10. And on the board here, look at that, just a little wiggle shows the shimmer. You've got to get these in your life. You've got your white cardstock on the top here and also here, and then that same colour once again applied to your dark cardstock, so you can see the different colour, the different effect you're going to achieve depending on the cardstock that you use. All 10 of those colours, all beautifully named, will be coming your way if you pick up this bundle tonight for just £44 or $60. And we still do have available individually for you the misters, of course, and of course that care kit which you can grab on the Shop the Day page. Let's squeeze in one final quick demo with Leanne. What can you show us in the final sort of 10 minutes of demo time?
Okay, I've just been frantically cutting some stuff, Ben. I thought we would shimmer a border. Yep. I've got this fantastic was that opulent frame it was called?
Yes.
Yes. So I've got opulent frame. There's a little bit there. There you go. So I've got opulent frame. I've done these lovely little curlicues because I think they will look at how we can shimmer them up as little accents on the collection. And then I've done the same curlicues in black. So you can see what the shimmer spray looks like on a black cardstock. Yeah. So you're going to choose your favourite colour on black from that board, Ben, and that's the colour we're going to do then.
Oh.
Yeah. So you have a look at the board because I'll be asking you soon.
I'll choose a different one to last night then.
Whatever you would like. Choice is yours. You choose, Ben. Right, let's start with this little border piece, should we? And let's mix in some, I'm going to move them out of the way because I don't want them to get any overspray. Now, I'm conscious that I keep going to the same colours. Yeah. So let's choose, should we go with... Royal Velvet. Yeah. Will you ever get tired of that, Ben? No. I think you will.
I won't. I promise you.
I already am, honestly. We've got golden sunflower as well. Yeah. I'm going to a little bit of golden sunflower there because I really like it. And I'm thinking either Firelight Sparkle or I'm going to do Deep Seashell Pink.
Okay.
And a Deep Seashell Pink because I think that's a nice combination, isn't it? So let's go with that. Okay. And you can see the colours. Okay, so I always do a little spray off. Don't want to a scrap piece of card, just to make sure that it doesn't need any care taken of it. And then I'm just going to randomly add the colour.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that colour.
Yes.
And then a little bit of the golden. Oh, I haven't got the top on.
That's what I love about this, just the random application, no precision, just whack it on.
Just whack it on.
Yeah.
There is no right or wrong with it.
No.
It's yours. You do what you like. I feel I need to deepen that a little bit there.
Oh, yeah.
Just want a little bit more of that in. Bit there. Right, okay, I'm done. Now, remember, do as I say, not as I do. So I'm just going to take a little bit of the moisture off there, so I've got a dry area. Now, when you first put it on, the shimmer is never as obvious. I've got a dry corner now, I can pick it up, so I'm going to move that out of the way so I can safely dry it on the glass mat. There we go. Now, when you put it on, when it's wet, the mica cannot refract the light very easily.
Yes.
So you see some of the shimmer, but you don't really see the shimmer until you dry it. So when you first put them on at home, don't be like, well, mine's not sparkly.
Yeah.
Because it will be as soon as it's dry. I know, imagine.
Mine's not working.
Mine's not sparkly.
Yeah.
Now you can leave it to dry naturally. You don't have to use a heat gun. I just use a heat gun in the show so that we're not waiting 10 minutes every time to see the final result. I'm really loving this colour combination that I can see here. I think that looks Renaissance. That looks like Sistine Chapel ceiling or something like that, doesn't it? Mm-hmm. It really does. And you get all of that incredible shimmer and shine in there. It's just absolutely beautiful. So look, even if you're not just accenting your papers, by die cutting your little pieces and drying them and then using them as an accent on your card, it's absolutely incredible. Just to get it to flatten out, turn to the back and heat from the back, and that dries it out from both sides and helps it flatten out a little bit more. I would wait till it was all completely dry, and then I would manipulate it in my hands to get it nice and flat. But look, there is the shimmer and shine on there.
Never going to get tired of that.
Look at that border. That would be lovely just on the edge of a card with a little bit of the paper peeking out from the side. It'll look incredible. Imagine your paper, just this one for example, matted and laid, and that on the side. It's just absolutely beautiful, really it is. So that's the first thing. And then I've got here, would you like to do this entirely bronze, or would you like to do it a mixture of colours?
Oh no, go one colour.
Shall I do one colour?
Let's have a look at that.
Let's see what that looks like.
Because I think we've done a lot of mixy-matchy, haven't we?
We have.
So one colour.
You just want a lovely bronze frame.
So that's sunset bronze, yeah?
Sunset bronze. And then do as I say, not as I do.
Do you know what I marvel at there as well? There's hardly any sprays really, do you know what I mean? Just a few little sprays to cover that.
Oh,
the sprays are going to go a long way.
Yeah. Absolutely. And that's the richly... Just let me move that out of the way because it's dry now, so I want to put it on the mat to dry it safely. There we go. That's the rich, deep dye that we've got in there, Ben. Really does mean that you need hardly anything, and it dyes the cardstock straight away. And of course you've got that beautiful mica shimmer and shine in there. Look.
Oh, I mean...
It's incredible, isn't it? Now put that on its black matten layer. Look how...
One of the best frames I've ever seen.
Honestly, how beautiful is that? That's one colour, 5 spritz on a piece of white cardstock.
I actually really like the one colour. I know I've loved your 3 colour blends,
now
but that's
look.
immense.
How incredible is that?
No words.
It's beautiful, isn't it? It matches in, it's beautiful, you can put whatever you want in there. It just really, really works. Now we could do the same with these little curlicues, one colour. Have you picked your favourite colour for the black yet, Ben?
Well, do you know what, I feel, I don't know if you've used this one as much today, but I would quite like to, I'll give you the choice, either the Celestial Map or the Summer Meadow, I think.
On black, you like that better? Okay.
Well, just to see it.
Just to see it?
Yeah.
Okay, do you want to do one of each?
Well, why not?
Why not, Ben?
Because I feel I went Firelight Sparkle deep, I can't say it, you know what I mean? Deep Seashell Pink yesterday on the dark.
We can do whatever you like.
Yeah.
So let's do that then. Let's do Summer Meadow on one.
By the way, nobody's tiring of the royal velvet, just to let you know.
Oh, good. Thank you.
Danielle's loving it. And Terry says, I will forever say royal velvet like Leanne.
What's the third colour?
Oh, it's the third colour?
Yeah.
Oh, Johnny, we'll let you choose that. What do you fancy? It doesn't really matter. Anyone you want. Let's go up the top. What about a bit of Firelight Sparkle? Have we seen that one today?
No, we can do that.
Okay, Firelight Sparkle. We'll go with that. Oh, hello.
Okay.
Andrew wants to know, can you stamp on the shimmers once they're dry?
Yes.
Go back to yesterday. I think we did some of that in the shows.
Now, remember, do as I say, not as I do.
Yes.
Please. That one's nearly dry. That one's got a dry bit I can pick up. This one just needs a dry bit I can pick up. Right, okay. So let's move these off now to dry them safely on the glass mat. There we go.
Come here.
I'd probably have a little pokey tool.
Yeah, or is there any tweezers?
I can't find the tweezers.
Let's have a look for you. But I'm just stood here watching you struggle. The magic of seeing that shimmer come through as you heat it, I think,
it's
is
incredible, isn't it?
Is when we see the techniques with embossing powders. It's one of those techniques I don't think that will ever get old, and this is what you're going to be doing. I mean, you've chatted a lot about the shimmer sprays, you guys at home, working across your other collections as well, but with this Venetian grey set, wow. And as I said, if you can't perhaps stretch to the full bundle, just pick up the colours that you love the most, because you can still get them all individually at this current moment in time. Hit the shop today to see them all. Right, here we go. Time for a wiggle and a waggle.
I've just got a piece of black cardstock here because I'm going to pop them on because it'll really pop. There you go. Look at the... oh, I've just tipped it off. Sorry. Look at the beautiful shimmer that you've got on there. A firelight sparkle.
You can see the firelight
there,
can't you?
You can see the firelight. This is Celestial Map.
Yeah.
That's absolutely beautiful too. Look at that. That's on black cardstock. This is your Summer Meadow.
Oh, I like that.
Don't they look lovely?
Yes.
And then if you pop them onto here, onto your paper pad, you can see, look at that Celestial Map one, that works a treat on that paper.
Yeah.
Absolutely beautiful. And you've got all that shimmer and shine in there. So you use it on your black cardstock, use it on your frames, use it on your papers, make your custom edges, just use it with the collection and have a lovely time. You don't have to be very arty, you don't have to be a big messy crafter. You just spray it a little bit on, dry it with your heat gun and you're done.
I think that's a really good point that I feel like we made at the start of yesterday that we're kind of wrapping up again with today. A lot of people, I say a lot, some people get a bit worried about sprays and think, oh, mixed media, I've got to be very arty-farty and, oh, I'm not quite sure, you know, what I need to be doing in these. Just have a bit of fun, isn't it? Have a play. Yeah,
100%. Just spray it on and dry it. It's going to look amazing. Don't throw this out. Keep this, cut it out with dyes, make paper flowers.
Shimmer sprays. Let's quickly show these and then we will do the vote for the demo of the show.
Okay.
So these are all the sprays that you're going to get.
I'm trying to remember. Was that number one?
Oh, she's in already.
How many did we do? Did we just do two? Yes.
Two
finished ones. So this is the one that we did first with the double border, and then we did the little shimmer in the background. So we did shimmer all over the papers. There's the shimmer on the papers.
Ah, yes.
And then we did the shimmer behind the Rialto Bridge. So that's number one. Number two is the shaker box. So choice is yours.
Tough. What's your favourite?
Me, personally, number one.
Yeah, I think mine too.
Number one.
It's not up to us though. You've got about, not long, because we've got another vote to fit in. 2 minutes. 2 minutes, get your vote in on that. And we will announce that, and then we'll do the vote for the demo of the day. Those are all the sprays though. Those are all the colours that you're going to get. £44 or $60 across the board there. Ice silver, gold dust, sunset bronze, deep sea shell pink, firelight sparkle, golden sunflower, summer meadow, celestial map, royal velvet, and then your golden heather as well. Those are all your colours. Grab them today whilst we've still got them in stock, because I have a feeling they're going to be one of those things that won't necessarily always be there for you. Right, pick of the day. First time we've looked at this live actually today. Yeah, it's been very, very busy as far as those Venetian Grace goodies are concerned. I know a lot of you have been chatting about this and picked it up. Your pick of the day, Stash and Stack multi-store. It comes with a 5-piece crafting essentials bundle. The Stash and Stack, or as you guys affectionately call it, the Simon storage. It's just genius. It's one of those simple ideas that you kind of wish I thought you'd thought of this. You know what I mean? Having a beautiful, sturdy, robust way to be able to store all of your goodies and then to be able to compartmentalise them all, because that's what you've got with your Stash and Stack. I give this a little bit of a shake and a throw around because that's what Sarah always does whenever she brings this over, just to show how sturdy and robust these are. But more than anything, in here we've got loads of paste, we've got glues in there, we've got rolls of tape, and the thing is I chuck it around and it dropped it in, but it doesn't matter because you open it up and everything has been kept in its place. A place for everything and everything in its place, because you've got this really cool design of being able to take out the little slats if you wish and create bigger compartments if you want, or if you want to create smaller compartments, you can. If you just want to take all of the slats out, of course you've got the ability to be able to do that as well and create a bigger box. But whether it's for your craft supplies, whether it is for, I don't know, tidying up the kids' rooms, whether it's for, if there's a DIYer in your life and they've got nuts and bolts all over the place, absolutely perfect for that. Sorting out your cables. Maybe as if you like to go camping, for example, and you need a box to keep all of your goodies in, this is absolutely perfect. Clip the sides up. Obviously you've got that indentation on the lid so you can get more of these, stack them together. It is a superb way to make sure that you've got all of your goodies stored beautifully, and get more of these than you think you need as well, is what I would always say, because they are so useful within craft, but also very useful just for generally getting on top of different things for tidying up. You've also got within this bundle one of our very handy glue tape pens. That's included. We've also got, Leanne will be pleased, a bottle of her favourite.
The best.
What do you say?
The best glue in the world.
Best glue in the world. That's included. But this is a really great deal. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do you get those as well? A set of aqua pens.
Wow.
And they're worth $22.99 or $32 on their own. 1, 2, 3. Oh yes, because sorry, I'm counting. You get the Stash and Stack plus 3. You get a lovely pack of our golden sequins from the Roaring Twenties collection. 4. And your gilding flake set, which comes from the Bohemian collection. This is brilliant actually.
That's
because
fantastic.
You've got 2 pots of the gilding flakes, you've got your glue for that, you've got your sponge, and you've also got your little dry stamp there as well, so you can do all of your stamps with the gilding flakes too. That is an incredible bundle. No wonder it is only around for 24 hours, up until 10:59 tomorrow, £28 or $40. We are going to have to get a scoot on with this vote. I don't know what. We've got another vote to do before the end of the show. We are awaiting the vote for the demo of the demo of the show. Quick mention, tomorrow it is day 3 of our summer news, and we are very excited because not only is Leanne back, but you're with your crafty bestie, aren't you?
And with me crafty best friend, Sheena Douglas. We did the craft hacker with each other something like 14 years ago, and we've been great friends ever since. I'm really looking forward to spending time with her. She's an incredibly talented crafter, superb artist, and a very good friend.
We cannot wait for that, and if you've seen any of the previous shows, then you will kind of know what to expect. A lot of fun, a lot of inspiration, and many demonstrations for you as well. All right, demo of the show. 1.
I'm not surprised. I'll bring it over to you, should I, Ben?
Thank you. This is going to be the quickest vote ever. You might just have to, Susie, just to do a quick, like, that'll do. Because we're running out of time. Number 1 is the project that Leanne made this morning on Wake Up Call. Beautiful. Number 2 is from, obviously, the launch. Bit of a surprise winner, this one, in Leanne's eyes. Or number 3, the one you have just voted for. You've got 60 seconds. If you don't vote in the next 60 seconds, we can't count your vote. It's as simple as that. We're running out of time. 1, 2, 3, get voting. Don't forget, we are approaching limited on the Venetian Grace collection. If you want the showstopper, you do need to be grabbing it fairly swiftly. And don't forget, on this and everything that we've got across the shows over the course of the next 7 days, we bring you double points as part of the summer news event. So pick this up today at that smashdown price. You'll still get the points. You'll get double points, in fact, and it's on everything across all of the new launches, across all of your essentials. Any more dies, any more stamps, any cardstock, any adhesives you want to add into your basket, then you're going to get double points. And also worth bearing in mind that you're also going to get a free gift each and every day. Today's free gift, is still the Sharon Callis Succulent Greetings stamp set. It will be a different free gift tomorrow. Don't ask me what it is, because I don't know. But Leanne will fill you in the morning.
I will.
With everything that you need to know and more. I am back with you on Thursday with, I tell you what, 2 cracking days. You've got the 2 Crafty Besties tomorrow, and then Thursday, you've got TV, Hubby and Wifey. Debbie Robinson's back in the building.
Oh, fantastic.
So, that's going to be amazing. A new launch and big cartload as well.
Ooh, fancy.
2!
Yay! Oh, well, do you know, I'm surprised. I'm happy, but because that was a surprise demo of the show for me.
Yep.
So for it to be a demo of the day, I'm thrilled. I'm glad you love it. I've really enjoyed doing the demos and showing you how to use all of this fantastic collection. I know you're going to love it when you get it home.
Thank you so much, Leanne. Thank you so much, team. Thank you, Susie, on the socials, and Rachel earlier on. Thank you to the whole team today. What a brilliant day it has been. Thank you to you for watching. Leanne and Sheena will see you tomorrow. I'll see you Thursday with Debbie. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesday. Until tomorrow, bye for now.